Roll in. Scooch all the way back in there.
Awesome.
So a huge difference from what you just saw. We had a big snowstorm hit here about 2 weeks ago, and it was nasty here for a while, but it was beautiful. I mean, the trees were covered. Oh, you saw it. It was gorgeous. So big change. It's about 45 degrees out today. And so I'm gonna be getting some stuff done around here on the property. One big thing we're gonna be doing today is I am gonna be taking some straw and laying it on the greenhouse area over here. I showed you in the last video how nasty the property was with mud, and because the grass has been torn up everywhere, especially on the greenhouse area. It's been really, really bad over here. So before we get to working over here, because we are gonna start having to work here in the next 2 weeks or so and banging this greenhouse out because of our deadline, which is March 27th. As you can tell, just a mud pit over there. And so I am gonna be getting some straw from the store, and I'm gonna lay it all over the mud so that when we get in there and we start raising the trusses up, the arches behind me on the ground here, when we start putting those up, installing hardware, laying the plastic on, and doing all the stuff that we have to do for the greenhouse, we're not doing it in a mud pit. So that's the solution right now. So we're gonna hop in the car here and we are gonna go pick up our straw bales.
I can my arm.
Does it feel better? I think it's just you gotta get out and move it, dude. Sometimes we get stuck inside so long that it's like, oh man, this is gonna make a mess. One, oh, get out. Two.
Back home and drop it around.
Solving a Tetris puzzle over here. One. Right. Like this. Oh no.
I can give you strength to do it.
Look at that.
That's a lot of hay, sir.
That is absolutely ridiculous. I don't recommend doing that. Now I'm gonna have to vacuum the car out pretty well. I think I made just a huge mess.
Look, Daddy, I can put high, low, side, and side.
Alright. This is why you don't use your van to transport hay, because it turns into a huge mess. So, alright, so we're gonna get our hay bales, transport them over to the greenhouse area, and start spreading this junk on. Ready, Isaiah?
Yeah, it'll be hard work though.
That's all right. Hard work, good work. All right, that's it. So this is 6 bales of hay across the mud pit. I mean, this thing was muddy, like quicksand muddy. I mean, the kids were getting stuck in it and stuff, and so I got to deal with some drainage issues here, some runoff, some water runoff issues, of which, if you notice, the backhoe is gone. It was behind me for a while, for pretty much the whole winter, and I'm going to be swapping that out for a skid steer. And when I have the skid steer, I'm going to use the skid steer to actually level the edges of the pond and get this whole area back here nice and aesthetically pleasing when it comes to the hills and stuff. The other thing I'm going to use it for is just grading the property and kind of building up ditches and the way the water is going to run off from this area, because we don't want this area flooding every time it rains, obviously. So we got 6 bales of hay on here. It looks like we're gonna need probably another 6 more. So we will go back to the store, get those bales of hay, come back and put them on this area. 12 bales of hay later, we're good to go. Well, for now we're good to go. I left 2 out just in case while we're working on the greenhouse we see different spots that we need to take care of. We'll use those 2.5 bales right there to just spread out. This side is not nearly as muddy as this side. That's why all of the hay is on that side over there. But I think all in all, that's gonna help us a ton. So next step is I am gonna be finishing assembling the trusses, which are the arches right behind me here. I'm gonna do that in the next week, and then once that's done, I'll have a crew come over and we're gonna raise them up. We're gonna raise the trusses up and install the purlin. Excuse me. We're gonna install the purlin, which is the middle bar that goes down the entire greenhouse. So we'll do that. So this was nice to get done. We had other areas on the property, like I talked about in the previous video, that are just extremely muddy. Here's one of them right there. We actually had an old cistern right here that was extremely dangerous. The concrete top was falling in, so when I had the backhoe here, I went ahead and filled in that cistern, and so we just have mud there. So all of these areas are going to be getting heavily seeded with some grass this spring, which I'm really excited for. The entire backyard we're going to shut down for the entire spring, and we're going to have the kids play in the side yard, and that backyard is going to get heavily seeded, and hopefully by the summer we're going to have a nice big lush coat of grass back there and all across the property. That's the goal, at least. So we'll see how that goes. Anyway, that's it for today, guys. I am all done, and I got to spend the rest of my day cleaning out the van because now it's a disaster. So I'm gonna make sure I get that done before the end of the day, and that's it. Remember, guys, if you like these videos, give it a thumbs up. If you have any comments, suggestions, whatever, leave them in the comment section below, and I will catch y'all on the next video. Thanks for watching.